Welcome to the second lecture of linear integrated circuit. So today's topic is DC analysis. Now why we are doing the DC analysis, that purpose you must know. The purpose of doing DC analysis is to obtain operating points. That means collector to emitter voltage. To obtain this expression, we are performing the DC analysis. Now whenever you are performing the DC analysis, we will make first assumption that both the transistors are identical. Both transistors are identical. So as we have assumed that both the transistors are identical, so if we are finding out collector current of one transistor, same will be the collector current of second transistor, as well as if we are finding the collector to emitter voltage for one transistor, same is the collector to emitter voltage for another transistor. Then as you are doing the DC analysis, we will make AC voltage source shorted, because we are performing DC analysis. Okay, now let's start with the DC analysis. First of all, just draw the diagram of dual input balanced output differential amplifier. So here is the collector resistance RC, supply voltage plus VEE, then transistor, NPN transistor is there, and here is emitter resistance RE. It is not connected to ground, it is connected to minus VEE. And here is the source resistance RS, here is source resistance RS, and here is the AC voltage source, but we are doing DC analysis, so we will make AC voltage source short. Okay. Now mark the terminals of transistor. So here is the collector terminal, here is emitter terminal, here is base terminal. Now through collector terminal, current will be collector current IC. I have denoted current by capital letter, that means it is denoting the DC current. Then here is emitter current IE, here is emitter current IE. Now this IE is coming here, this IE is coming here. So what will be the current through this emitter resistance? IE plus IE, that means 2 times emitter current. Okay. Now step 1 is, and here is base current IB. Now step 1 is apply KVL in the base emitter loop. So this is the base emitter loop. In this base emitter loop, you apply the KVL equation. So apply KVL in base emitter loop. Okay. Now current is base current IB, so here plus 2 minus. Then whenever you are applying KVL equation, most of the students do the mistake here. Never forget this base to emitter voltage, because see here, as we are applying KVL, यहाँ पे हमारे पास एक ट्रांजिस्टर है, ट्रांजिस्टर के पास बेस टू एमिटर का वोल्टेज भी है. सो ये बेस टू एमिटर का वोल्टेज भूलना नहीं है, हम केवीएल का इक्वेशन ऐसे अप्लाई कर रहे हैं. सो डोंट फॉरगेट दिस बेस टू एमिटर वोल्टेज while applying KVL equation. Okay, then here current is flowing from plus to minus, 2 times emitter current into RE, and here is minus VEE, so it is nothing but with respect to plus terminal, so ground. So now here we are going from minus to plus when we are coming across this VEE. So what will be KVL equation? Minus RS into IB, because current is base current, then base to emitter voltage minus VBE, because we are going from plus to minus, here is plus, here is minus, then here is emitter current and emitter resistance, so minus 2 emitter current into RE, and we are going from minus to plus VEE, minus VE is there, right? So plus VEE equal to 0. Okay, I will just draw it in the simplified manner. So here is RS, base current, then transistor, then we have a transistor, base, emitter. So don't forget this emitter voltage, base to emitter voltage, then here is 2 times emitter current, and here is minus VEE, okay. So in this fashion we have applied the KVL. Once we have applied the KVL, our job is done. So we will just try to find out emitter current equation from this expression. Now here we will use one relationship between base current and collector current, and that relationship is that base current equal to collector current divided by beta, where beta is the DC current gain of transistor. Beta is the DC current gain of transistor. So substitute this equation. So minus Rs into IC upon beta minus VBE minus IE into minus 2 times IE into RE plus VEE equal to 0. Okay. So I will just rearrange this equation. So Rs IC by beta plus VBE plus 2 times IE times RE plus minus VEE equal to 0. So just rearranging the equation. So Rs IC by beta plus 2 times emitter current into emitter resistance equal to VEE minus VBE. Okay, ये इधर लेके गए और ये भी on this side. Okay, now I will take emitter current same as collector current. This assumption I can do by neglecting base current. I will assume that base current is very small. So due to this assumption, I am taking emitter current is same as collector current, because the value of, let us say, if the collector current is, let us say, 0.1 milliampere, then this will be around 0.101 milliampere. So approximately both are nearly same. So I will make this assumption. Okay. So in place of emitter current, I will substitute collector current. So Rs IC by beta plus 2 times collector current into RE equal to VEE minus VBE. So there are some assumptions while doing the DC analysis. Okay. Then what you can do, what is our aim? Our aim is to find out expression of IC, right? Our aim is to find the expression of IC. So just separate out, take IC common. So this becomes Rs by beta plus 2 times emitter resistance equal to VEE minus VBE. Okay. Then IC equal to VEE minus VBE divided by Rs by beta plus 2 times emitter resistance. Now see here, this emitter resistance will be in kilo ohm. Emitter resistance will be in kilo ohm. Let us say it will be 2 kilo ohm, right? So 2 into 2 value will be 4 kilo ohm. Then this Rs resistance is the source resistance of AC voltage source, and its value is around 50 ohm. This beta is the DC current gain, and its value is 100. So 50 upon 100, that will be 0.5, right? And this is 4 kilo ohm. 4 kilo ohm plus 0.5, very small value, right? If we compare these two terms, this term is quite larger as compared to Rs by beta. So we can ignore this Rs by beta also, because 2 times Re is much greater than Rs by beta. So we can neglect this Rs by beta. So our final expression, derivation is completed now. So our final expression is IC equal to VEE minus VBE divided by 2 times emitter resistance. Okay, so this is the very important expression. Collector current equal to VEE minus VBE divided by 2 times emitter resistance. Okay, now next task is, what is our next task of DC analysis? To find the expression of VCE. इसका expression find out करना बाकी है. Okay, now just look at the diagram. कहाँ पे आपका VCE वोल्टेज, आपका VCE वोल्टेज यहाँ पे प्लस माइनस, here is the VCE voltage. Okay, so I will just take the collector resistance and we will go for the expression. So your VCE is nothing but, second task, VCE. So VCE is nothing but VC minus VE. Okay, VAB always we can write as VA minus VB. So VC I have written as VC minus VE. Okay, now अगर आप डायग्राम को थोड़ा याद रखेंगे तो यहाँ पे आपका प्लस VCC है, यहाँ पे आपका कलेक्टर रेजिस्टेंस है और यहाँ पे आपका कलेक्टर वोल्टेज है, एंड करंट इज IC. So by Ohm's law, what is the current? Voltage minus voltage, that means VCC minus VC divided by resistance. So what is the expression of VC now? So IC RC equal to VCC minus VC. So VC equal to VCC minus IC RC. ये इधर लेके जाओ, ये इधर लेके जाओ. So VC equal to VCC minus IC RC. Okay. So this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Now what about VE? What about VE? So just look at the transistor. Here is the emitter voltage. Here is emitter voltage. Here is base terminal, base voltage, and here is the resistance. So मैंने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बोला कि neglect base current because its value is very small. Here is the base current. So neglecting base current and apply KVL in this loop only. Okay. So what we will get? VB value as 0 volt because this base current is very small, so voltage drop is very small. So I am assuming that base terminal is connected to ground. Okay, फिर से एक बार रिपीट करता मैं. Assume करो base current is 0, so voltage drop will be 0. That means base terminal is directly connected to ground. Okay, so VB equal to 0, then approximately 0. Then what is your VBE? VB minus VE, but VB is approximately 0 because base current is very small. So we got that minus VE equal to VBE. So this is our equation number 3. So substitute equation 3, equation 3, equation 2 in equation number 1. So we will get the expression of VCE. Therefore VCE equal to, equation number 2 क्या है? VCC minus ICRC. और equation number 3 क्या है? VBE. Okay, so VCC minus ICRC and plus VBE. That means VCC plus VBE minus ICRC. So this is the expression of collector to emitter voltage. So these two are the very important equations. So first important equation after performing DC analysis is the expression of collector current. So collector current is VEE minus VBE divided by 2 times emitter resistance. And second expression is VCE equal to VCC plus VBE minus ICRC. So you have to remember this equation because based on this equation we will have the questions. So circuit will be given and you are supposed to find out the operating points. Okay, कि इतना DC करंट, इतना DC कलेक्टर टू एमिटर वोल्टेज आपके ट्रांजिस्टर में रहना चाहिए. Okay, so we can design these values also by taking the component values. RE रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू लेके, RC रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू लेके आप ये ऑपरेटिंग पॉइंट्स की वैल्यू डिसाइड कर सकते. Then second and last important point is these two expression, this collector current and collector to emitter voltage expression is same. This IC VCE equation is same for all four configurations of differential amplifier. That means these expressions are same for dual input, balanced output, dual input, unbalanced output, single input, balanced output, single input, unbalanced output. तो ये इक्वेशंस चारों कॉन्फ़िगरेशंस के लिए सेम है. So please remember these two important equation. Collector current is VEE minus VBE divided by 2 times emitter resistance, and VCE equal to VCC plus VBE minus ICRC. Very important equation. Okay. So we will stop here. Thank you.